Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Sword. Last time we left off, we got to the Crown Tundra, and Peony is causing some nightmares. So, what's up? Everybody hear the explanation of the Dynamax adventures? Yeah. And that's what I like to hear, mate. I owe you one. Well then, we'll proceed. Max there's a labyrinth of underground caverns that are rare Pokemon dwell, the like. Which is normally around, there's not a point that. Which, normally they're not a point in the Galar region. Alright, so they're not in the Galar region, right. Dynamax Adventures! You basically go to a squad of 4, you go Delver, to the deepest part of the dungeon, you fight the Pokemon that you would select, or if it's random, it's random. You gotta select Pokemon from a preset build. You do not get to bring your own, Pokemon. And that's a pain, because, you know, sometimes I like that, sometimes I don't like that. You basically pick which Pokemon you want to fight, and then you proceed to do it in a max battle. There are some other things about it, but we'll go over that later, when I actually run this with friends, because I do plan to run this with a couple friends. To avoid the risk of Galar particles overexposure, which causes your dear Pokemon to lose control, we prepare Pokemon that will resist the particle effect. Right, I follow you. What you're saying is that you don't want Galar losing control, so Pokemon are pent up and rented in participants. Yeah. So we might be able to see some rare exclusive or I can know that. That was stunningly innocent, sir. Or suddenly incorrect, sir. I can read. This is a dangerous place. Be sure that you have a firm grasp on the rules. I still got a touch lost on the type of place this is, huh? Right. Sounds like this be a bit beyond me. So I'll just go on getting cracking. And he's off. Sir, no, I just told you it's too dangerous. What are we gonna do with that man? He looks more like Chairman Rose, but his attitude is different. It doesn't match the chairman at all. Well, I guess you're ready to go and chase him down. Pardon me, but I meant to say you're ready to begin the Dynamax adventure. Please let me know. Well, this is story relevant, so let's take on our first Dynamax adventure. Oh yeah, we could also get Dynamite ore for our exploration of it. I'll allow you to keep just one of the Pokemon that you catch during your... Yeah, I wish that was highlighted. I really wish that was highlighted, because that slipped my eyes when you're playing at launch. You're still new to the Dynamax Adventure, so I suggest you go in alone for now. A little more familiar with the rules, you can bring friends along. Yep, don't invite others, let's just pick what we want. Victor, you got Talent, pick what you want. You got Clank, well, I got Clank, Carfest, Stand Slash, and I don't really know what we're going up against, so I'll take Carbos. And now the AI is going to pick, so we got a Molga as a replacement, we got Lurantis, and we got Luxray as a replacement. So obviously it's not going to like screw someone over if you don't choose a Pokemon that blah blah blah. So if you don't choose a Pokemon, you'll have something. It's a water type. Ooh, that could be a bunch of several different Pokemon. You got a dark type, which I want to say that from the silhouette is... I actually don't know what that dark type is. I think that's a Torpedo, so I'm going to go after the... I'm assuming that's an Obstagoon. That definitely looks like an Obstagoon. Actually, you know what? I think I know what that silhouette was, and that's a Pokemon we haven't seen yet, so I'm not going to talk about it. That's a Pokemon we haven't seen yet, so I'm not going to talk about it. Oh, I was right. The silhouette was Obstagoon. So yeah, if you want an easier time, you could generally see the Pokemon through the mist, and you can tell based on the silhouette what it is. So, Dynamax Adventures. I'm going to just say, yep, doing that right off the bat. And I will say this right now, because I will be doing this on my personal account, which is my Pokemon Shield account eventually, and we'll do a bit more on streams and such. This is probably the best way to get shiny Pokemon, but it's also kind of BS and ridiculous in how they do it, so I won't go over the nitty-gritty of it. I believe these are weaker than normal raid battle Pokemon. I don't really know that for a fact, but yeah, normal raid Pokemon will have barriers and such. These do not. But it's also like it gets harder as you go on through it. Okay, a Sand Slash wasn't stupid, thankfully. Max Knuckle, baby. And Max Knuckle once more. Acrobatics. Max Darkness. Oh, excuse me. On Sand Slash. Yep, that's going to lower all of our special defense. Yep. Rising Voltage. Leech Life. And Sand Slash got some of that HP back? Ooh, almost all of it. Nice. And we use Max Knuckle. And we got Obstagoon down. So, Pokemon in these raid fights are a guaranteed capture. But there is something special about them later on, as I just said about the Shiny Pokemon. There's something special about them with Shiny Pokemon and other shenanigans like that. But please note, every time you throw a Pokeball, it is a guaranteed catch. And I think all of them, even the last one, the last one of the dungeon is a guaranteed catch. So, now we got a choice to swap it or keep it. I'm going to keep it because I don't really think I have a Pokemon... I don't think Obstagoon is really that better. Psychic or Normal type. That is a Porygon with a Backpacker, and then that is a... I actually don't know what that Pokemon is. That's a Mr. Mime, isn't it? I think it's a Mr. Mime. Or is that a Kadabra? That might be a Kadabra. I'm going to go for a Focus Band. Focus Band? No, Focus Band is like the only one that's good from this. So there are events as you proceed more and more into this, but it's based off what route you take and blah blah blah. You have 4 feints, and when you feint 4 times, it's over. So, Porygon, you're going to go down thanks to Max Knuckle. Or not Max Knuckle, Heavy Press. Porygon has Download, and Download is Special Attack raised. Lovely. Heavy Pressed. So, you guys notice how the Dynamax symbol is still there? You could Dynamax throughout this entire dungeon. It's still once per battle. You just have to do it after every battle. And it goes to the next player who hasn't Dynamaxed yet. So let's say I was playing with a friend. Let's name my friend James. If I don't Dynamax and James does a Dynamax, it'll rotate until someone Dynamaxes. Or the person who Dynamaxed during the last fight, it'll go to the next person automatically. So if we won the fight and I Dynamax turn 1, my friend James will get a Dynamax turn 2. And then, so on and so on. And there also goes Amoga, so that's our first feint done. Heavy Press, let's go. And you're using Screech. Lovely. I mean, that's good, but, it's not going to really help us. Lustra's using Light Screen, so we got Special Defense up. Special moves, yep. Foul Play, and that was a physical move, I believe. Yeah, try not to feint that Amoga again, because, actually, Amoga is actually fairly weak, I think, in this Dynamax setup. I think I have most of the Pokemon, memorized of, which ones are, good, which ones are bad. Amoga is kind of like a 50-50. It depends on what you're doing. So, let's catch a Porygon. Me tapping my head. Tappy tap tap. Oh, that's my phone going off. Don't know why I said I'm recording, but I did. Okay, Porygon. Does Porygon have any good moves for a water type? Thunderbolt. Yeah, I'll take Porygon. Also, if you're dealing with AI, you take priority, so don't worry about it. So, Thunderbolt. We're going up against Electric, a Magmar, Backpacker Ghost, which is a Dragapult, I believe, and a Scientist. Let's go after the Magmar. I think Magmar isn't really that deadly. The problem is, I don't have any good moves to go against a Magmar. Oh wait, I think Magmar is also a new Pokemon, because it's not in the Island of Armor, if I'm not mistaken. It's exclusive to this. It's exclusive to this. I can talk. Download! Special attack goes up, or physical attack goes up. Actually, that might be good. Okay, we get Dynamax. So, let us use... Yeah, lower speed stat. We'll also get Stab because Porygon being a normal type. Oh boy. Let's go, Porygon. Let's show the world that Porygon isn't horrible. Porygon, Max Strike. Never mind, Emolga goes first. It has Endure, so it's gonna brace itself for probably a beating. Lash out. You're not poisoned or electric or paralyzed, rather. Why do you think that's a good idea, Luxray? Apparently, Luxray was just like, I'm gonna be the smart boy. And it's like, sure, buddy. And well, I guess Emolga was also up there, too. Light Screen. Luxray, do damage, please. The AI does not make good calls. Do damage, please. Obstagoon is a tank. Obstagoon is a tank. Thank you for being a tank. Max Strike. Okay, next turn. I think it's gone. Next turn. Come on, Boober. Your Japanese name, I'm pretty sure, is Boober. Lash Out should do it. Yep, Lash Out did it. So we have two electric types going up against a legend. Okay, the final boss in all of these raid dungeons are always going to be a legendary. I don't know what legendary this is. There's a lot of water types in the legendary format. It could be Suicune. It could be like Palkia. I'm pretty sure one of the Cocos are water type. I'm not completely familiar with the Tapu Koko stuff. Because that's Gen 7. I never played Gen 7. I also do not want Magmar. Someone else could take that. We got some berries, so everyone heals up. What is this then? Like, is this a Palkia? Because I think Palkia could show up in a sword. My Pokemon is, this time, it's Suicune! Cool! We might not be able to do this, but I hope the AI knows how to use Thunderbolt, because that's pretty much all I'm going to be using. Download. Download gave me special attack up. Great. That is actually fantastic for this. Oh, well, okay, we're starting off pretty damn well already, because that was an electric move. Extra Sentry, which is just going to do medium damage, I believe. Oh, we have a Magmar. You swapped out Luxray for Magmar. Obstagoon has Thunderbolt. Yay, Thunderbolt! Okay, as long as the 3 out of the 4 of us is using super effective moves, that's fine. Also, just like regular Dynamax battles, the AI will never Dynamax. Which makes me sad, but it happens. Bye, Emolga! Oh, you did it also? Yeah, it used Endure. So if one of us had Thunder, Thunder would be a never-missing attack now, because Thunder is 100% accurate in the rain. Oh, Suicune is burnt. That's good. Suiko's already down in yellow health. Holy cow. Okay, let's go. Next turn, I get to Dynamax. And there goes its burn, because that gets rid of everything. Liquidation. Bye, Magmar. If we win my first Dynamax adventure with AI, I'm going to be impressed. Bye, Emolga. Okay, if one of us goes down, we're gone. If one of us goes down, we are gone real fast. Why are you using Screech? No one here has physical moves that are worth a damn. So, fun fact, my first Dynamax adventure for the story, I think it's always Suicune, even though my friend said that he got something else outside of Suicune. I mean, this also makes up for shenanigans that came up on my main profile because I didn't read the text properly. If you win and select Suicune, yeah, Suicune can never be caught again on your file unless you reset the data. Sorry about that. Also, we did it! We got Suicune done. I mean, fair. Oh boy, sorry. Suicune isn't really that great of a legendary, to be fair. So, as much as I love Suicune... Oh, catch your breath, me. As much as I love Suicune, Suicune isn't really, once again, a good legendary. But, here's the moment of truth. If we caught any shinies, because it does not show up in the raid adventure itself, it shows up after the raid adventure. Asuka is not a shiny. Porygon's not a shiny. You're not. Magmar's not a shiny, and you're not a shiny. Alright, cool. Don't need any of you. Goodbye. And now we got some crystals, or ore, because we did a good job. Oh boy. And the first and only time you guys see a Dynamax den, and how you basically interact with it. I kind of wish this was more of a, like, in the main game too. Hey God, I recognize you. You're here on the Dynamax Adventure 2. Dynamax Adventure 2, right? Wicked, I guess there's some leg weight. I am Penia. Ponia? Nice to meet you. Your hair is also like a Galarian Ponyta or Rapidash. How's your name? My name's Victor. I'll be polite to you. You know you dumped me with your dad. Oh, thank you. Got turned around. Oh, jeez. Wandered back out the exit, the entrance. He's stubborn as a Mudsdale. Ooh boy, don't I know that? Well, you be my old man, or you sure you're not pulling a binder there? Binder? What? I've never heard that phrase. He used to be a gym leader, you know. On every holiday he was on holiday he was no pushover. He also wasn't that tough though. You know, my dad was gonna be mad with excitement with for this trip. he kept on about plans and how he was going to go local legends on some super incredible, super intense adventure tour or of a adventure tour, God, as he called it. But when I came along, but when I came on where a girl my age would be caught dead, some nasty thing like that with her dad. I mean, you can still hang out. Like, I mean, you're probably a teenager at this point, or like 10 years old. Like, I mean, I know a ton of people who had like really good relationships with their families as teenagers and 10-year-olds. I think she's meant to be more of a teenager. I think so. Okay. You know, I just had a thought. You're a pretty fierce trainer, right? I bet you can handle there. You can handle taking my place. The old man's adventure tour. That just sounds really fun. I'm down for it. Too right it does. It's a brilliant idea if I say so myself. I was so hyped about all of this, and it'll be a shame just to leave him on his own. Who knows? You might even end up running into a legendary Pokemon. How about I meet back with you two after I'm done with the Max Lair, having fun with my own Max Lair. Go on then. The twosome tour of legends. Tell me, old man, that I'm deal with him after all that. Okay. Hi, Peony. You knocked yourself unconscious, didn't you? What happened to the guy? It hurts in my my ultra mega head. It hurt. Ultra mega hurts. Wow, you like using ultra mega, don't you? You all right? Or is he all right? This gentleman appears to be tripped on a rock and struck his head. I mean, he had a helmet, didn't he? He had a helmet, didn't he? Learn firsthand now. Firsthand, I mean. Okay. Bend it up. Beyond some rock is your daughter a probably colliser? There he goes. No little bump to keep me down for long. Like that kip has got me feeling. Rise rain. And what about it then, lad? You found my daughter Nina? Well, here's how it went. You don't say. My dear Nia's set on staying until she had her fill of Dynamax adventures and stuff. And she went to the two of us to go ahead and crack on the Grand Peony Adventure Tour. You know, I'm bringing the candles at both ends, working out the best and interesting that I could read for my dear Nia's sake. But I guess she's at an age where she doesn't want to hang out with her. She doesn't want her old man tagging along all the time. Trying to press her into doing something that I want. Probably just not win any Dad of the Year awards. Yeah, you don't say. All right then, kid. What's your name? What's your name, kid? Cheers, victim. My name's Peony. Wait, you already know. Alright, I've already told you that. Then it's twice as nice to meet you. And we got Peony's lead card. Let's have ourselves a smashing adventure that my dear Nia is itching to join the fun. Yeah, let's. All right, then the ultra mega great response, and let's just have. I was just hoping to hear. Let's get ourselves a real treat of legendary Pokemon hunt. So it's decided, Victor. Now, so that decides it. Now then, Victor. Let's get ourselves to Frozenton Ton. Yeah, it's a town short ways away. It's strategy plan meeting time for the Pony's Adventure Tour. I can read every time. Have you filled the details once we're there? Let's say renounce just pull your leg. Come imagine. You can imagine. I actually I've talked like that. Okay, we'll see you there, buddy. Alright, right over here is also the shop where you can trade your ores for material and stuff, and there's a lot to buy. We'll go over all that later, but for right now, I think we're going to call it an episode. Assuming there's not a cutscene that happens out of my mouth. Okay. This area is also super short. It's not... This is actually much bigger than the Crown Tundra, or much bigger than the Island of Armor. But it's not as big as, say, like the wild area of the Galar region. Or at least not what I think so. When you finally get your way around to places, you kind of just learn stuff. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Sword, we will go and get some stuff done. Until then, later.